Hello there everyone and welcome back to Resonant Rise. The quarry has finished its work. It's left a heck of a mess here. And we're going to get this thing cleared out of here and hopefully unload these chunks. At least that is my hope. I'm also hoping this thing will deconstruct itself. I'm not sure about that though. I suppose I'm not too concerned about it. I'll just leave it for now. But these generators are clear. My cubes have no energy left in them. Pretty sure that made it to bedrock. I actually cannot tell. Looks like it. It looks like bedrock, doesn't it? Huh. There's somebody playing with fireworks out there tonight. Must be something left over from Halloween. Anyhow, we're just clearing this up before we go back to base to get going on today's project. And boy, do I have a project planned. We are finally going to be dealing with our power situation. As I mentioned in the last session, these things have finally used up their ender pearl capacity. They basically operated the entire quarry. That'll decay in a while. I guess it uses tree characteristics to operate. We'll just throw this all in the system for now because we got a whole bunch of work to do before we do another quarry. Mostly to prevent us from having this watery mess in the future. But we'll just leave that there for now. Let's head back to base and I will go over what the plan is for today. By the way, I'd be very interested to hear what the audio is like for you guys. I've tweaked my recording setup a little. So hopefully less of the computer audio will be recorded in future sessions. It's a bit of a makeshift recording studio here, so I have high hopes that this will help in the future and make it a little more pleasant for you guys to listen to. All right, so today's plan, we are going to build a power plant. And that power plant is going down here in the basement. And as you can see, I've made something new. An elevator, which you operate just by going shift. Still a room in progress. I'll do a little bit of excavation off camera here. This is just basically ground level right here. And my turtle carved out another pit down to bedrock. And this is going to be our power plant, or where I'm going to build my power system. And we are going to build, where's my clipboard? There it is, the energy plan clipboard. We're going to power this place off of apples. Because why not? So we're going to have, first job of the day will be to upgrade our apple orchard out front. And then get a juicing system in place. Fertilizer conversion. There's a whole bunch of details I'll go over as I get to them. But there's some useful stuff I need to teach our system how to do. That'll make this whole process work quite beautifully. But the first thing will be to get this place, another section of this cleared out and get this floor ready to roll. So give me a minute and then I will meet you outside when we get started on the first step, the apple orchard. Hey there guys. So it's been quite a bit of time since I actually recorded that initial segment. Came back here, discovered that this box here, oh my god, there's still stuff coming in. Well, as you can see, I had a bit of a storage glitch. A few things overflowed and flooded the system completely. Actually to the point where I almost didn't have any room for things. Things actually weren't coming out of this ender chest properly. Which is kind of a terrifying thought if you think about it. Anyways, the culprits in particular were these mechanism chest plates. And some of these mob items here, which I've of course just added more capacity for. And the reason I left it running overnight to get the quarry cleared out for today's recording session so that I wouldn't have to worry about a bit, a little lag reduction and stuff. Or, well, activity reduction. Is that a wisp? A naturally spawned wisp? It is. It's a naturally spawned toilet monster. Get rid of that. Come on. No, get rid of the... There we go. No. There we go. All right. Hey. Jerk. What's going on over here? Still going? I'll probably turn that off for a little while. I don't know why that's not harvesting, but we'll just let it be for a bit. I've had this running. I had that running overnight. Let's actually check our essence stock here. Nearly a full chest of that stuff. I mean, we got more of this crap than we know what to do with at this point, so I'm not too fretted about it. But right now, we're going to do, as I say, an apple orchard is the goal. So we need to find those markers we built. Where is the edge of the operational zone? There. So if I'm going to build a farm down here, let's see if that's the edge right there. Maybe we'll just build it right here. Yeah, that looks good. Let's do that. We'll clear an area right here and make a hey, come on. All right, where's my wand? Where'd you go? Oh, dang it. Try that on for size, you little jerk. See how you like getting zapped. All right, excellent. I guess I've been doing some magic around here. Okay, let me clear out a space and get things set up for part one. I've just got to clear... Actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to flatten or build it up yet, but... Yeah, give me a minute. So, apple tree farm coming right up. Alrighty. There is nothing better than a combination of a builder's wand and... There's nothing better than the builder's wand for building up a nice area. Alright, so water level. I will just put the tree right on top of that. So the goal is each apple tree is 5 by 5 in size. So we need 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Hello, creeper. It's night. Of course it is. I've had a couple of really bad nights with zombie invasions, so let's sleep it off quick here. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a very simple harvesting system, actually. Because these apples actually harvest themselves. That's kind of the beauty of apples, and one of the reasons I chose them as my product for this. Where's that other one? There it is. You go. You go. There we go. Excellent. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5 right there. Actually, we could do even better. Let's just compact it down one lower, now that I think about it. Nah, let's not take any chance. We'll leave the dirt. Dirt there. So I think a row of 4 should be good. 1, 1. Let's just make sure. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, and 1. 2. Oops. Got it backwards. There we go. So that'll be the first batch, and then we're going to get some water in place and see how it looks. There's 1. Dang it. 2, 3. I believe it's a recoverable sapling now. Cool, it is. 4. Now I have somewhere around here in this bag the hoe of growth. So I already have 2 apple trees going, as you can see. Oh, it might not work on the apple trees. Huh, interesting. Okay, bone meal it is. If anything's going to work, bone meal will. Bone meal. Let's get... I taught the system how to make bone meal. Half a stack should do for now. Let's put the hoe of growth away, and I'll put the builder's... No, builder's wand I want to kind of keep accessible. I seem to keep using that recently. Alright, so hoe of growth, and the golden bag of holding, and my bone meal. Apple tree, apple tree, apple tree, apple tree. Okay, and now we need this to be the edge of that. Alrighty, so we've got an orchard, or at least the beginnings of one. I thought I got more buckets. I did get more buckets. Excellent. So you can actually clear... How did you... Hey. How did you get out of there? Get rid of that, get rid of that. That one has to stay. At least they can path their way back inside. I just hope they don't decide that this orchard is a target, or I'm going to be really annoyed at them. Oh, you little jerk. What are you doing? Okay, this is going to be a problem. I would really like to know how he got it. Oh, right, of course, because I've left them a way out. Okay, he seems to have figured out how to get back, which is good. Might just have to make this 100% inaccessible. Trying to straighten this out. Just clear all the way across. Your standard Minecraft water bucket, water stream based collection system. Go almost there. Because there's really no better way to collect items in Minecraft than with water. Okay, so that's half the orchard. So then we need... We'll decide if we're going to need a bigger orchard. I think we are, but... Alright, well, we'll just have to do this... Whoops! Carefully. There we go. Okay, let's just... clear the area. And builder's wand, back to work. This is why I kept it available, right? Oops. There we go. Oops, dang it. You really got to be careful how you use it, though. It's a finicky thing. Because it's very context sensitive. Like so. Okay, now we need alright, so that's the edge. We'll probably make the wall one higher so that the these guys can't get in here. That'll be a job for later. So So what we need now are hoppers. Alrighty. Moss stone just looks so nice, doesn't it? It's a nice looking pack. I do like the textures in here. Alright, get me a couple buckets of water. So let's see how far this goes. There's one. And on the other side, there's two. Okay, well, that's not bad. I think we can work with this. So all we need to do is let one of these water streams go all the way, and then we'll get ourselves a vanilla hopper. Hopefully we've got one. Yes, we do. And a chest. This is just a buffer in case something goes wrong in the system. And a chest. All right, one. And chest and hopper. So now everything that comes down here should wind up in there, which means all we need to do is dig a tunnel under here. Should be right on this line, and connect it up to our system. So give me a second, because I got to get it over to logistics pipes. Or I got to bring a logistics pipe here. Okay, I have run the cable. This thing is just insane. This system right here, it's just insanity. I'm not even quite sure how to describe it, but okay, so off camera, I ran a logistics pipe down here. I connected it up. Where are you guys going? Oh, you morons. I really wish you guys would stay in your Goram. You guys at least going to decide you can't get it? Maybe? Yeah, okay, they're smart enough to decide they can't get something. I think. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. That's good news. Alright, anyways. So I ran logistics pipes to connect up this jungle tree farm right here. So that I could keep this thing stocked with fertilizer. Now obviously something's gone wrong, which we're going to have to fix. But I can do that off camera. But we are going to need that farm working properly. Alright, I must have left something here when I was building. Yep, there they are. I should do that. That should take care of all that problem. Okay, now we need pipes. We need our chassis and our extractor module. So we should have an apple. We're going to need to expand that. I'm almost certain of it. But the important thing right now is apples are going to go into our system. And away it goes. So any and all apples that get put into our system will now wind up. Alright, I do not need that. That one, or that one. Okay. I really should light this area up a little better. We've got some serious torch issues here, I think. I'll probably go around and do that off camera. Okay, well, yeah, we're going to have a nice collection of zombies getting into that, aren't we? Alright, so apple trees. So we'll do a second row of apple trees next door, right next door, and probably a third or a fourth. We got back to... Where's our edge? right here, but if I wanted to go further, I just have to +1 my loaded chunks around here. All right, so let me just go make sure. Let's just get part 1 of the next step in place here. Because this is going to result in me possibly not needing, not being able to eat apples anymore. As apples have been my staple food for a long time, but if I'm going to be, so let's get 1 squeezer. We're going to need more than 1 squeezer, obviously. Right. So step 1 is a squeezer because we need to make apple juice. So we'll get the recipe for 1. Oh, a sturdy casing. I don't even know how to make that. That's, you know what, we're getting into forestry. We're probably going to have to teach, we're going to have to teach how to make bronze too, aren't we? Okay. Let's see, recipe for bronze. Come on. Shapeless crafting. Bronze block. Here we go. Let's see, recipe. Yeah, so we redstone furnace. There must be an alloy smelter recipe for this or something. Bronze, bronze, come on. What's the recipe for bronze? All right, back to a different level. Let's have a look at all the flavors of bronze here. Forestry bronze, no, let's see. Tinker's bronze, Emasher bronze, metallurgy bronze, bronze dust, of course, alloy smelter, but bronze dust. Let's figure out how to make bronze dust. There we go. Copper and tin. All right. So making bronze is going to be a bit of a pain. I don't think there's any other way to do it, is there? Nope, not really. All right, I'm going to have to rig up a bronze manufacturing system. So that's going to be my first priority, because with forestry, we're going to need a lot of bronze. So let me rig that up somehow here. How am I going to set that up? I'm going to have to set it up to create the... it's going to have to be a smelting system, isn't it? It's going to have both a smelter and... Yeah, that's exactly how it's going to have to work. So it's going to have to be both a crafting step and a smelting step in the same machine. So... How am I going to do that? All right, I'll do some more research and I will tell you my solution and then we will wrap the episode, okay? See you shortly. Alrighty, I'm just putting the finishing touches on this little machine here. So, this thing is going to be taught that a tin ingot and a copper ingot will make a single, because these are the two materials I store by standard. They're going to be taught to make 1 bronze. So these guys go in and they get pulled out. Now it's whitelisted for tin here at this crusher into the red, and it's going to produce 1 powdered tin. That's going to go into the purple slot of the metallurgic infuser. Now, as it turns out, there's a metallurgic infuser recipe for a form of bronze. But of course, it's not forestry bronze, which is a problem. So we need to teach it to make forestry bronze, because that's the one we're always going to be seeing. And there we go. So now we tell it to whitelist forestry bronze there, ignored, and tell it that you are going to make forestry bronze, not any other kind. And so now if I tell it to make, say, and I'm going to tell it to keep about a half stack of this in stock for, but if I tell it to make, say, 3 bronze ingots, which we will have arriving here in just a moment. This place is getting pretty crazy, isn't it? It's awesome. I love it. Here they come. So, materials in, materials out, material to crush in, material to infuse in. Oh, there's remnant. Oh. Interesting. I don't know if I've got... Well, we'll find out. It might actually make more than one. We might have to adjust our quantities a little. Okay, and then it goes in here. And you are supposed to auto-eject. Come on. Auto-eject. Do you not know how to auto-eject, you silly machine? This automatic dictionary converter... Does it not work with, oh, come on, maybe, okay, maybe only the sides can be interfaced with. This is the only part I actually haven't tested yet. Okay, 2 more tubes. Actually, maybe we just don't tell it, just pull out everything. Tell it to blacklist. Nope. Okay. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, we need a servo. Let's see what we got here. If I do this, ignored. Stuffed 3 bronze ingots. Okay. Oh, right, because they have nowhere they can go. There's your problem. It can't auto-eject things when they have nowhere to go. Let's just make sure. Yeah, okay, that can get out just fine. Now let me get a copper and a bronze or a... Yeah, let's get 1 copper. We got to see how much copper we're going to get out of this. So it looks like I've got enough to do 3 more. Let's get a bit more copper. We need just a bit more. So we're going to tell it that it can do at least 2. And it will generate 2. I don't want to wind up locking the system up because it's got too much. 2 of those. Makes 2 of those. We'll find out. Let's see how many more. So we've put, in total for testing, 4 units in. So if it's 2-to-1 ratio, I should be able to get 4 more out of here. Which we'll find out in a second. Yeah. The only reason I've chosen Forestry is because the Forestry version is because the bronze is so common, used in Forestry recipes. It's just going to be nice to have the... Oh, no, it's 1 tin is going to go a long ways. Holy smokes. 3. Well, 1 tin, how much? That's interesting. Okay. Well, see, 120. So we should have enough left to do 12 more then? We might as well make it. Just a second. I'm going to find out how much there is, and then I'll be right set. And then we'll wrap the episode. Okay, I have the answer. 1 tin will produce enough material for 5 ingots of bronze. Cool, eh? So 5 copper, and we'll just... What the heck was that? That was a weird sound. Okay, so all I have to do is rig it up to keep some of this in stock, and we're good to go. So next episode, we'll actually start building our processing facilities. And off camera, I will get the apple tree farm finished and fully up and running. So thanks again for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.